Around 1803, an artist called Mahler painted a rather famous portrait of Beethoven as a revolutionary hero. You can tell he's a hero because he has that revolutionary haircut, a very finely cropped hair, a little bit like a Roman emperor. And actually, he looks a little bit like an emperor too, because his pose, that posture, is a Roman salute. Also, in the background are a pair of freedom trees. But this is not a political painting. It's not about a political revolution. This is about an artistic revolution. Something terrible happened to Beethoven at the turn of the 19th century. He found out that he was getting progressively deaf, and that caused him to enter into a major crisis. But instead of capitulating to fate, he decided to be a hero. As he put it himself, he was going to die to himself to serve his art. And so what happened was a music of heroic proportions, a music that struggled with life in order to become victorious over it. In the Piano Sonata Opus 26, there is already a funeral march to commemorate the death of a hero. But it is not so much death that is important here for Beethoven, but what the hero achieves, that power that he has to shape time, to seize time, and to make a difference. So when you listen to sonatas like the Tempest, like the Appassionata, like the Waldstein Sonata, you will hear this new force of human subjectivity take hold of the planet and shape history. But as this revolution was taking place in the music, there was also a political revolution taking place in Vienna. Napoleon invaded. And when Napoleon invaded, all of Beethoven's good patrons had to leave the city. And so Beethoven composed a piano sonata called Les Adieux, Farewell, for his good friend, his pupil, and his patron, Archduke Rudolph. And in the first movement, the music says goodbye to the Archduke. And in the last movement, it hopes very much to see him come back. But there's something more about this sonata, because in a way it says goodbye to that heroic period, to that music of huge human forces. And when the music comes back in the late period, something different has happened, quite dramatically.